He married my sister, now we're living together.
We're roommates in law.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Tom,
Hi.
what the hell?
Well, folks.
Different energy this time around.
Yeah, kind of an aggressive energy here because something crazy just happened. And I'm sorry the first word out of my mouth was fuck.
I think mine was God damn it.
Yeah. So here's the thing is we're not roommates.
We are exasperated.
We are so tired. No, we are idiots though.
Not brothers-in-law, though.
No, not brothers-in-law, good friends and morons.
Two of the dumbest men walking planet Earth at this current moment.
Here's what happened. We just recorded a hot pod for about 40 minutes.
Hot and delicious.
And
the only reason you looked at the clock
I thought we were done.
was because we're about to start hitting the wrap-up button.
And our sound guy, Tom, idiot, he put in the wrong memory card and it was full. So it just didn't record. And the beautiful thing about this is I recorded a podcast with our friend Alex Dragovich a week ago today.
Drago.
And we did the exact same thing.
We
did 35 minutes, never hit record. That one we never hit record.
Never hitting record
This one,
is worse
I hit
than
record
wrong.
and we got the intro.
Wrong memory card. I'm chalking it up as an honest mistake.
It wasn't like diabolical.
Right. You weren't like, man, what if I had Tim riff for 40 minutes?
Fuck Tim's
For no
night up.
fucking reason at all.
Just wasting my own time too, but also I think I'm kind of pulling one over on you. Tim's such an idiot.
Oh,
He thinks
damn.
we're doing a podcast right now. It did kind of bring up a fun thing though. We just had a pretty great conversation.
What do you mean? Oh, just like
Me and you did.
on that pod?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was great.
we just had microphones, but all that was is a good hang between friends.
Well, it's weird because now you're going, man, I guess that just goes nowhere now.
No, we got the video of it, which is pretty bad audio, but there's,
Yeah, I mean, for decades, people were just having human interactions with no microphone. So I guess that's kind of what we were doing. It's kind of a throwback.
Yeah, but then how are people going to hear
Our cool thoughts
on a large scale?
Right. No, that's a good point.
Because I don't want to have hundreds of individual conversations
No, I need to put it out to roughly 4,000 to 7,000 people.
when they can't respond.
At all.
Because then it's me, to quote my good friend John Mulaney. It's they go tuck, and I go, ooh, it's my turn soon.
Ooh, it's coming up. It's coming up for me. You know what else we could do to scratch that itch? We should do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Because that way we can talk and people aren't allowed to, or they're not encouraged to talk back. And then if they do, Riff City, Clip City, Numbers Town.
Now I'm going to viral town.
I mean, what do you think of that? Viral
nation.
It's a viral.
I'm going to the island of
Viral of Viral. Yeah. It's right off the coast of Pop City.
I'm in the viral islands. Yeah, booked a one-way too.
Oh, God damn it. 40 minutes, Tom. That was incredible.
Yeah, sorry about that, Tim.
No, it's
hope you
okay.
didn't have any other plans tonight.
Well, I'm just happy we didn't wait to do the pod at the last minute.
Yeah, this would have been a tough late Wednesday night situation.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, and I won't even be in New York anymore.
Usually every time we hit the pod, Tom, we're going, all right, later. And then we both have to go.
Yeah, but tonight we were going to hang anyways.
Thank God.
look at us. We're just hanging out anyways.
Incredible.
Because we are good friends, you guys. I know
Also-
most of you don't believe that.
I know. I get messages all the time. They're like, they say it's like in quotations, whispering tone. Are you guys actually friends?
Are you guys? Hey, be honest.
And I'm like, hey, very loud, boisterous tone. Yes.
Oh, you say yes?
Yeah.
Every time I go, that guy?
Who?
Wait, which guy are you talking about?
I've got a couple pods going. Which one?
I have a bunch of pods that you don't know about. I got like secret families.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm living a dual life.
God, that would be crazy.
It would be fun.
But you know
then
what?
One day, I'm like, you've been on my pod the whole time.
And it's like a Truman Show thing?
Yeah.
Where it's like, actually, this is being filmed from a different room.
Exactly.
This thing isn't even on.
No, that's a toy. That's $13.
It's got that fish-eyed lens to it, and I start looking in the middle of it.
You go, wait a second.
The hell?
Wait a second.
I'm like, this is suspiciously light.
My team's in the truck outside. They're going, he's catching on. He's catching on. Quick. And then just blow dart to the side of the net.
Yeah. I just wake up back in bed. Lizzie's in on it too. She's like, heard the pod was great.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, what pod?
Yeah, no, just heard the pod was really good tonight. Everybody's in on it.
Yeah.
No, this isn't going to help my psychosis anyway. I already think the world is conspiring against me
now
as
you're like,
is.
my podcast is fake? That's this final straw?
I'm like, yeah, we had to check Tim in. His brain cut out on him.
Yeah, no, he was pretty convinced he was in a Truman Show situation. He sprinted into the ocean. He was really trying to find the wall.
He took off his new pants before he went in, though.
Yeah, you do have new pants.
New pants alert.
And they look cool.
I'll wear these every day for 9 years.
Well, this is the thing that we talked about until it goes back to fucking slim.
They'll go back. I'm keeping the other pants around just in case.
Yeah.
I did notice that somebody mentioned, they were like, yeah, because you wear like skinny jeans.
Someone said it to me recently, too.
And I was like, oh, what do you mean skinny jeans? I don't wear skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I wear normal jeans, but I'm cheeked up and I got round
Dude,
thighs.
my boy Timmy's caked up.
I mean, it's Cake City back here. It's a birthday party 24/7
It's a
back
little
here.
one-man bakery back there.
What's the cake for, Tim? Happy birthday, dude. Every single day.
Yeah, dude, this is I don't know if I ever plugged this on here, and it's too late now because it's out of the algorithm, but had a Comedy Central set drop.
We definitely talked about it.
I don't think we did.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Pretty sure.
I don't think we did.
Boy, that seems insane.
If you haven't watched it, it's fine. but actually,
Folks, give it a...
give it a like, give it a comment on YouTube. I'm trying to get those numbers up. But the only reason I brought it up is somebody just responded to like one of the clips and was like, "You're a tight jean king" or something like that.
Tight jean
and I didn't even
king.
those jeans in that thing. Those are not my tightest jeans.
They get tighter?
It wasn't even my tightest 8 minutes.
Wait, what? You were the light jean king that night, right?
Yeah. The Jean King, isn't that a person?
I believe it was a tennis player.
Oh, yeah.
Billie Jean King.
Jean King.
Yeah.
There we go.
The first
tight-
female astronaut and winner
Yeah.
of Wimbledon, I believe.
I was going Billy Tight Jean King on the Comedy Central set. I guess. I don't know. They didn't feel that crazy, but then like I asked someone else and they were like, well, yeah, you're always like a slim fit. And I'm like, yeah, I thought that was
Thought we were doing
good.
that.
And it's like, no, you're old.
Dude, Slim Fit's out.
It's out.
If you're rocking Slim Fitties, brother, you need to consult a physician. You look like shit.
You've been wearing loose jeans for 2 days.
One day. This is like classic. I think almost. I'm gonna say me just to make myself seem more personal and cool.
This is so me.
This is like so what I do. But like if I start doing a thing, boy, I'm hitting the judge you button so quickly.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that. I think we've talked about this on the pod.
I mean,
it's like when I got pre-check.
Yeah. I mean, I start hitting a calorie deficit. I lose 3
yeah.
pounds. I start looking at people like maybe it's time to tighten it up.
No one's keeping just track of themselves anymore. Everyone's just fucking letting it go.
It's just gross. In fact, look at me. I've lost 2 pounds. Maybe
Yeah.
you should lose 2 pounds.
But that's only because I haven't eaten anything yet today.
I don't know if it's so close to a calorie deficit, or is it just am I malnourished?
Yeah, I mean, that's what calorie deficit probably means.
Isn't it essentially starving yourself?
Yeah, you're not eating enough.
Because I mean, you should be at a calorie equal, right?
Probably. I don't actually know.
I don't know either.
I tried so hard to be a doctor for like 3 months.
And then you're like,
And I was like, I'm gonna hit the transfer button.
what if I wrote a bit about how shoes are weird? I don't know, but I mean, a calorie deficit, I mean, I guess at the fundamental core is starving your body.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're overweight,
Well, because then I think your body starts pulling from reserves.
right? So you're getting rid of the poo, and then maybe you can find equilibrium later?
Yeah, I hope you're getting rid of the poo. That probably helps with cal def.
Got to. I always weigh myself after the poo.
Do you do the before and after?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, I don't know that it. Are you really taking like 3 pound steamy dumpers?
I mean, sometimes you will rip one, and you're like, I can't believe that was inside of me.
Yeah.
No less than 10 minutes ago. Walking around with that?
And sometimes those are the ones. It's like, sorry to get into this so early, but this will be graphic. Sometimes those are the ones where there's 2 different kinds of poop in one poop.
That's the grossest.
You know, where it's like diarrhea, and then all of a sudden a big log comes out, and you're like, how are those 2 coexisting in there?
Well, you're also like, okay, so I'm in a serious trouble.
Because my body doesn't know what to put together right now.
It should be poo
Like the factory
or Rhea.
is in disarray.
Yeah, like
they don't know
who-
what product they're making.
No, the manager's fired.
Half the people are in there going, I thought we were doing diarrhea today.
We're not doing diarrhea today? He's been eating crazy shit.
No, we got to puff out some, what's to quote our friend Matty Ryan, some, beefy logs.
A beefy Steve.
Beefy Steve.
Dude, is that the funniest way to describe poop in your entire life?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's ripped a beefy Steve. Tom, I just cannot believe. But yeah, I mean, I'm
You're a loose pants boy now.
but they're not. They're not loose. I guess I was getting slim fit jeans
I was slim fit for years.
because these are just like I don't know. I guess these were loose.
Yeah,
These are loose.
These are loose guys.
Damn, isn't that crazy? Just how things. I hate to be
Just
the
how
guy. It's like
things
how
change.
things change.
Yeah.
But man, it's like I don't know why this is such a normal human experience. Is when you look back at yourself 5 years ago, you go, "The hell is that?
What was I wearing?
This sucks."
Yeah. What did you show up to New York wearing?
I mean, the shit that I was wearing in Chicago.
Flip flops everywhere.
Flip flops, some goddamn Adidas slides.
And these are not flip flops. These are slides.
Slides.
These are shower sandals.
Honestly, some slides that were in pretty bad shape.
And you were going bare feet,
Yeah, toes are out.
slim fit jeans, bare feet,
Slides.
slides.
Probably just a J. Crew tee. I mean, just sucking.
And you're like, yeah, this is my wardrobe. This is
Sorry,
what
bro.
I look great in.
And man, this is like so bad.
Yeah.
And then you start looking around and everybody's going, that guy just moved here.
Yeah. He'll be fixed
Yeah,
soon.
No, New York will change him.
He'll get snipped.
Or he'll die. He'll move back to whatever bumfuck town he's from.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever
God.
place that outfit you worked at.
Yeah, I start looking around and I'm like, I'm wearing the tightest jeans in here, and now I'm getting loose ones.
The tight jeans, brother. I don't know why. It's just a beacon of like, what are those?
It also sucks because I just felt like I was kind of going Steve Jobs ish.
What?
No, is it Steve Jobs? It's not Steve Jobs. It's
Steve Jobs, founder of Apple.
It's Facebook. Sorry, I was thinking about Steve Jobs, the open micer in Chicago.
Oh, no.
No, Zuckerberg wears the same thing every day.
So did Steve Jobs.
Oh, all right.
So did
God,
Ernest
I
P.
am
Worrell.
So smart. Who's that?
Ernest?
Yeah.
Ernest Scared Stupid? Ernest Saves Christmas?
Yeah.
Ernest Goes to Camp?
No.
Halloween?
Town?
Ernest?
No, I'm more of a Halloween Town guy.
Oh, Tom. Ernest. You know Ernest.
No.
Ernest P. Worrell?
Ernie?
Oh, man.
What does P. Worrell stand for?
P is his middle name. Worrell was his last name.
P doesn't stand. You don't know what it stands for?
I don't know. Probably Peter.
All right.
Ernest P. Worrell. He had a whole closet of the same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That was like the big bit.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been doing the past couple of years. I go light, slim fit jeans, white kicks, white tee, fun Jackie.
Fun jacket. Yeah, you've been hitting the jacket button hard for years.
And then all of a sudden people are going, well, your bottom half makes you look like an idiot.
Right.
And now
Well, here's,
I'm kind of in a world of hurt.
well, you start throwing on some loose jeans. That loose jacket's looking crazy now.
Yes, dude. Now I can't figure it out.
Oh, no. See?
And then I'm like, do I need to go an even looser jacket?
No, that would be crazy,
No,
right?
I'm starting to wear XL jackets.
XLJs. Jesus Christ. Boy, New York really just hits you from every angle.
It's doing a number on me. I've been here for 2 weeks. I might never leave.
They said, hey, you thought it was expensive? Also, your jeans are stupid.
Some things you never even thought about, you're going to start thinking about pretty quickly.
Tom, how about this? How about a tough look alert? Speaking of bad outfits, my big fat buns are on the train the other day.
Yeah.
And I see this guy. This isn't zero, because I gave this guy quite a bit of thought.
Okay.
It's not zero.
What territory is he in?
He's in Loserville.
All right.
He is
I've taken a couple trips to Loserville.
a loser.
Okay.
So this is a guy.
That is yet to be determined, by the way.
Okay, fair. Well, in my mind,
You're going.
so here we go.
All right.
He is, it's 35 degrees outside. His outfit, speaking of outfit, it's not appropriate. He's got like a thin leather jacket on that's fully unzipped. And then he's got kind of a deep V
Okay.
on.
What are we rocking on pantalones?
Pantalone is kind of a tight pair of black J's jeans.
Okay. All right.
And then like those like kind of like work casual dress shoe where they like kind of look like a golf shoe.
I know exactly what you're
You know what
talking
I'm talking about?
Like a Cole Haan.
Like a Cole Haan with like that white thing, but they're black.
Yeah.
And he's kind of standing there. You know what he's doing? He's doing the thing where he's kind of checking himself out in the window, the reflection in the window of the subway.
Yeah. That's a move that young Tom does a lot.
Can't get caught doing that.
You know where I get caught doing it is I get caught doing it in storefront windows.
Sure.
When
the
I'm
quick
walking
glance
by,
over.
well, I'm looking. I'll fully I'll fix the hair. I'll check out the butt. I go, wow, these are some of the tightest jeans in the land. And then I notice that it's a coffee shop and people are looking back at me.
Right.
But you don't see them right away because your perception.
Because they're nudging their friends and they're going, how tight that guy's pants are.
Yeah, and he's fully checking himself out right now.
Hey, 2000 Chicago called. They want their pants back. Does that make any sense? Anyway, so this fucking guy, he's standing there and he's doing this is how I perceived him at first, was that he thought this is what women liked.
Okay.
I think he thought.
Outfit included, everything.
Outfit, energy, just kind of the vibe he's putting. Because he's not hanging on to the bar.
Yeah.
He's not looking at his phone.
Weird.
He doesn't have headphones in.
This is red flags all around.
It's all red flags. He's
So
just
your sirens
kind of,
start going off, by the way.
Yes,
you
for
clock
sure.
this guy and you go, wee wee.
And he was close enough to me where I'm like, music's going down.
Headphones are staying in, so I'm undercover.
Staying in. He's gonna be up to no good, and I want to witness it.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of standing around, and I gotta go back to my phone for a second. I'm just thinking like, what a fucking weirdo, blah blah. And so I look back up, and then he's like talking with this like very attractive, like clean, well dressed, hair's put together woman.
Okay. Yeah, I was on the train that day.
And then I'm like, let's fucking go.
Come on, dude.
And then I start doing that. I'm like, I'm such a dick. Like, that's his girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
of course, he seems like a nice guy.
That's why he doesn't have headphones in.
That's
He's
why
with
he's
someone.
talking with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so the train, we get to the next stop, doors open. She, essentially sprints out of the door.
He's not moving.
He didn't move a muscle. And now I'm back to, I fucking knew it.
Scope is back directly in the middle of his forehead. It is crazy. People are going about their lives in New York. They have no idea. Timmy's got a scope on you.
I got a gun to your head the entire time we were interacting. And it's up to you whether or not I pull the trigger.
He's up there in the crow's nest with a pair of binoculars going, yeah, we got one.
If I even
Calling the
interpret
drone strike.
anything as a slight, I'm coming after your skinny jeans. So this lad, she and here was the real indicator that he was an issue, is she did none of the telltale signs of, I'm about to get off the train.
Oh, yeah. Because
Do you know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, because it's an important body language thing because you
gesture
kind of
thing.
tell everyone around you, hey, I'm about to get out. Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Because sometimes you get a little jammed up in there.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, I gotta get out.
And you gotta get a bobby. I'm getting out the train now.
Yeah. So usually people do give a little bit of like a bag is on the shoulder.
Bags on the shoulder. You start
jacket
just like
zipped up.
it's a body language. You just kind of aim
present
your body
yourself.
at the door.
Yes.
People know you're getting off. She did none of that.
Okay, so she's going, I'm going undercover here until the door's open.
Yes, she was her back was right to the door.
She basically did hey, look, what's that?
What's that over there? Boom, gone. She said, ooh, look, a vulnerable woman. He went, wait, where? Gone.
She points right at you. It's
like,
actually
what?
me again.
So she is all but running off the train. She bailed so quickly.
Okay.
She has a great first step. It's like Iverson and his
She's
great
got
couple of
good
first
twitch
steps.
reflexes.
Yeah. So now I'm back to like, oh, this guy is what I thought he was.
He was hitting on a woman
100%.
in public
And looking back at like the way he was speaking to her, it makes it even creepier now.
because it felt like comfortable.
Too familiar.
Yeah.
He was hitting the lean in pretty hard.
Yikes.
You know?
That's what we call a yikes alert.
That's ring the alarm, folks. Yikes alert. So now I'm back to like, yes, this guy's a fucking weirdo. So him and I, serendipity, get off at the same spot.
Beautiful.
I keep the headphones down, and usually I take a certain direction when I get off the train. Mm-hmm. I'm following this guy a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, you're going. I'm viewing this whole thing as a real like investigation.
Well,
You're going kind of private, Timmy Private Eye.
Well, here's the thing: is like I do have a couple of like I probably have 3 minutes before I'm going out of my way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm like, I can spare 3.
I'm gonna use those 3.
Let's see what this guy's up to.
Yeah.
So we're walking, we're heading to the Dippy Dop, and another attractive lady is around, and I see him we're walking towards like the exit of the train station. And he doesn't like fully make a turn to her, but he does kind of start to like
the meander over.
It's
well,
just
it's like
kinda,
diagonal steps.
Yeah, it's the kind of small diagonal steps where he's kind of making his way over there. And I'm thinking, oh boy, no chance this doesn't suck.
Yeah.
And so I kind of creep up behind him.
You're 6 inches behind him at this point.
She's like, great, there's two fucking weirdos here.
Hey, this guy's being so weird. Breathing in her ear.
What'd he say? Wasn't that guy weird as hell?
Isn't that guy being super weird? He was weird to someone else too, and I was watching.
Want to grab a drink? Anyway, so he does. That's kind of exactly what he says to her. He leans in. Oh, this is so embarrassing. And he goes, "Hey, would it be crazy if I asked you to get a drink?" It's 2 a.m, Tom.
Oh, it's 2
2. Sun hasn't been out in quite a while.
And you're putting this guy in Loserville.
Full. And let me tell you why. It's loser and it's not
good,
zero.
because the 0 button is right in front of me, and I'm trying to smash it.
It's right there, but give me a second. So she says, she goes, what did she say? She was like, no, thank you.
Yeah. She's a woman in New York. This happens 30,000
times a day. It wasn't no thanks. It was no thank you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't ever going to be, oh.
She wasn't like,
yes.
I don't know. Do I want to meet the love of my life tonight or not?
I was going to go home, but yeah, I could get murdered.
Yeah, maybe I could fall in love with you and then die tragically.
Yeah.
Sure. So,
do you have a spot picked out for my body yet? Be thoughtful, at least.
What's with all those trash bags, by the way? So, this is why I'm giving him loser, not 0.
Okay.
Because he didn't, and this is for both women. Well, the other one ran away so fast, but for both women, he didn't like scoff or say like, oh, whatever, or like, too good for me, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He kind of took the L and kept it moving. And this is 100%.
Yeah, it was probably on the L.
We were on the L.
Come on. Yes.
Let's go, dude. That's big. Absolutely big. But this for me solidifies loser, not 0. We go through. She takes the what are they called?
Turnstile.
She hits the turnstile. He takes like the emergency door exit out.
Okay.
So like he didn't like follow her like through that.
That's good.
Took a different exit.
Tight quarters.
And then, so of course I'm following him. And
you're being dragged by his belt at this point.
But he did. Oh, this is so embarrassing. He took like a big like romantic look back.
No.
Like he like kind of stopped and like looked to see if she was gonna be like, I don't know, maybe I just missed out on the love of my life. Excuse me, strange man in a leather jacket.
Wait, I will grab a drink at 2 a.m.
Yes, actually, it would be amazing. God, I could use a Modelo right now.
Sorry, I didn't quite notice that it was a fake leather jacket right away. But on second glance,
there's no way that's
for you to
that's
ruin
real
my
leather.
life immediately.
So that's
I
why
wish you had. I'm picturing you on the side with like a Bluetooth speaker, and you're like, wait, I'll get a song ready.
Come on. Looks like we made it. You a Shania fan?
Look how far we come now, baby. He's like, oh, dude, that was perfect timing.
He's like, yeah, because just we got. I mean, we did come from Bedford to Myrtle Wyckoff. Look how far we made it, sweet baby. And like this, so it's 0. The look back and the no persisting gives me loser, not 0.
All right, can I present my case?
Lay it on me.
Your Honor.
Lay it on me.
Your Honor, here's the facts. Wait, a live version of this podcast, it would be very fun to have a full court proceeding.
For sure.
With zeros. And we have to bring in the zeros.
Absolutely.
They have to stand. They don't know how they got there.
I just hand the guy a card. I see him. I'm like, hey, by the way, we're going to be at the Gramercy in a couple of days.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking about you.
You're the guest of honor, actually.
So if you want to be able to defend yourself, show on up.
The Gramercy? We're jumping right to the Gramercy?
Yeah, we're airing this in 11 years.
Okay, perfect. I was thinking New York Comedy Club, the small room. Okay, here's where I'm going 0 instead of Loser Town.
Okay. Now remember, a loser is somebody who just doesn't know any better.
I know.
0 is somebody with ill intention.
But also, we threw in a caveat to 0 recently where it's like gross negligence is also...
Yeah, good point.
Like pure inconsideration is also 0 behavior.
True.
And 6 p.m., this guy's doing this. 2 women in a row. He's taking swings.
Within 6 minutes.
I mean, that's insane.
Truly within 5 or 6 minutes.
I mean, he's trying to get 2 pops in 5 minutes.
God, the numbers just aren't there.
I don't do that.
He don't have the juice for it.
No, he hasn't been doing the time. So 6 p.m. this happens. I'm going, that guy is a loser.
Correct.
Loser town population, leather jacket.
Yes.
Now, 2 a.m., you have to consider the fact that these are solo women in New York City getting off. It's like hacky how bad it is for a solo guy in a black leather jacket to hit on a woman at 2 a.m. getting off the subway in Brooklyn. Like that is the scenario that like your parents that live in the suburbs
warn you about.
Say like you get murdered in the subway late at night by a strange man in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
So he throws that fear in their head. I mean, you saw the first person disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Man, she bounced so fast. So fast.
You didn't even get to ask her any post-game questions.
No, not at all. But I was like, for sure. I'm like, that's a Division I athlete. Right there. I don't see anyone move that fast in my life.
She just ran a 4.40 up the stairs out of the Bedford stop.
She moved so quick.
And then second girl.
This is teetering on gross negligence.
He gets off at her stop and asks if she wants to get a drink at 2 a.m.
Now this was a woman that I didn't see her on the train. She kind of materialized in the subway station. So she probably came from somewhere else. They just happened to sync up where they were close to each other.
Or a different train.
Well, yeah, but he didn't get off at her stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't follow her off the train.
I actually don't think this guy had
ill intention.
No, I think he's a moron.
He's
it's like we were talking. It's like a genie granted a wish to an 8-year-old in 1988. And he was like, I want to go to the future and I want to be a hot guy who gets laid. And then he just materialized here and he's like, if I don't get laid by midnight, I am stuck here.
She did. I mean, the genie did say, look, I can give you're an adult and you want to get laid. Hot, I can't do that.
Also, by the way, the future sucks.
Yeah, closest I can get's leather jacket.
You're not even getting Manhattan, by the way. It's Brooklyn. You're gonna
I want to be on the Upper West Side. She's like, how about Myrtle White?
Dude, the genie's back in '88 being like, he's so fucked.
Dude, I fucked that guy so hard. I mean, I'm done with the genie gig anyway.
It was a dumb
so
yeah,
I'm out.
I'm sick of this shit. It's all corporates now.
It was. I mean,
so wait. So this is my point though. He puts that fear in her because it doesn't matter whether or not he got off at her stop. In her head, he got off on her stop.
Right.
Creeped up next to her and said, "Hey,
did creep up.
Do you like drink? Do you want to get a drink?"
I'm like, dude, she's trying to rip a feature spot right now. You tone it down. How you guys liking these truly deep inside jokes?
Yeah, that was a couple inside ones. Sorry, a couple for us. That's my least favorite thing that people say on stage.
Just do that one for me.
That one's for me.
AKA bombed horribly.
Why did you say it in front of a room full of people? You could have said that one in the shower.
Oh, man. So, I'm pretty miserable. One person claps. Oh, just me and this guy?
Yeah.
Guess just me and him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what are we doing?
This guy laughing too hard. That's my other favorite one. Oh, you laugh too hard at that. That's crazy.
Oh, so you get it.
Anyways, he put a fear in her. Now she's walking home, checking over her shoulder for 12 minutes.
She was moving at a brisk pace.
And I assume you followed her all the way, too. So now she's got 2 guys following
Well, I had to make sure she got home safe.
Right.
Because I went up to her and I said, hey, would you mind if I walked you home safe?
Yeah. Hey, I know there's just one other. He's being creepy.
I'm chill.
I'll stay right next to you.
And, honestly, there's, a bar right up the street if you want to, grab a drink.
Would it be crazy for me to ask you that?
I shit on that guy.
Yeah.
And then shoehorn that into, well, what if we grabbed a drink and talked about it?
Honestly, that I used to see back when we were going. Isn't this kind of sad? Back when we used to go to bars with
Does this ever happen to you?
non-comedians.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my early 20s, I would go out with a group of people, and we were all single. You're all picking people up.
Sure.
And you'd see a guy play hero, just to then
It worked every time.
get back in line though. And then that guy gets rejected. And then the next one's like, isn't that guy an idiot? What's up? I'm Tom.
Hey, can I get you a drink, though?
Yeah.
I used to do that when I would say, this did work one time. I saw a guy creeping on this girl, and I was like, hey, your friends are at the bar looking for you.
Oh, that's good.
And she was like, oh, my God. And then we went, and I was like, man, that guy fucking sucked.
Wow.
And it worked.
Really smooth.
It wasn't bad.
Timmy Smooth.
Timmy Smooth Kid. Like I told you last week, my game's never been smooth.
This is like more of a movie trope that I would love to know if it ever works in real life. Is the creepy guy's hitting on it, and you go up and you go, "Hey, babe, sorry, I was parking the car," or whatever,
Right.
and you act like they're.
Well, I mean, you better be a stone cold.
Yes,
piece.
that's the only time it works in movies. It is Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, you better be stone cold. I don't even think it works if you're a 7.
No,
You know?
you got to be 9 point something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going 8.5 up.
All right.
For that, like for her to, because what she's agreeing to is, yes, I am your girlfriend.
What she's agreeing to is to do improv for free.
I knew those level 2 classes would pay off.
Dude, Second City was so worth it for $4,000.
Okay, but folks, write in. Is this guy
Is he a zero or a loser?
a 0 or a loser? And you have to take into account the definition of both.
I'm going 2 a.m. pushes him over into zero town for me.
Okay, boy, that is 2 a.m.
Because
is
that
tough.
girl was creeped out, and now she's like, God, he knows where I live, probably.
Well, no, he didn't. He did go the opposite direction, and also,
Yeah, but it's dark out. In Brooklyn, he could be a block behind.
I mean, there's lights. It's not. You're not walking out into
Pitch
an
black,
abandoned
dude.
field in Brooklyn. So it's pitch black out. Yeah. So here, and we just went on to this with the little outfit thing. His outfit was giving Tom new to the
Loser.
city.
Oh.
So maybe he thought, I mean, New York's a crazy place. People are. Maybe it wouldn't be crazy if I asked this girl for a drink at 2 a.m. We have a story to tell our kids.
Bars are open till 4.
Yeah?
Go to a bar.
Yeah, go find somebody in a bar.
You go find something. You say, hey, you seem sad. I'm lost. I'm trying to get back to 1988.
I'm wearing
an
this leather
8-year-old
jacket.
kid.
How stupid I look in this leather jacket. You want to fuck?
Hey, you want to fuck an 8-year-old kid from the past?
It's like, I'm so blackout drunk. Sure. I don't know.
Because like that girl getting off the train is not going to be like she's not the one.
Right. She's not looking for some adventure.
No.
Go to the bar.
She's like, one of my favorite parts about taking the train is sometimes you catch some strange off the Bedford
Well,
stop.
it's crazy. It's like you're so close to being home and being in bed, and then a pretty ugly guy approaches you and changes your whole life.
He will offer to buy you a drink, and if you take him up on that, you will end up pregnant in Cleveland pretty soon.
He's going to pay for the drink in all ones, by the way. They're pretty crumpled up.
2 different pockets too.
Pretty sure there's another.
I thought I had one.
No, I had a 5.
No, I found one earlier.
Shit.
Guy's ripped.
No,
it's ripped
this
in
one's-
half. Do you
Yeah,
think
no, but they'll
notice?
still take those. Those are still good.
Bar sucks. Let's get out of
I
here.
mean, look, this is one. I mean, like usually we have a pretty clear, obvious,
We usually
zero,
agree.
obvious loser alert. This guy's flirting with it.
He is really.
He's flirting with every girl on the train.
It's the time of day. I think that's
The time of day does make
main
it a
thing.
tough
I think that's
look.
case closed, in my opinion. But right in, jury. Jury
Let
of
us
our
know.
peers.
Let us know. Remember, life is hard for everybody. This guy doesn't know where the hell he's at.
I'm putting my favorite definition of loser was that guy in the Delta Lounge who asked the bartender, so what is in an old fashioned?
Is an old fashioned? Man, he thought he was like, well, I mean, it's like 4 different ingredients, so that'll get the conversation going.
We got to talk through all those.
And you go, damn, cherries?
What? Where are those? What
One of my
region-
favorite-
What region are those from?
One of my favorite stems to tie in my mouth.
That would be way too smooth, honestly. That guy was not thinking of that. That guy was thinking, I thought this flannel looked really good today.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit that well. These buttons are kind of hanging on for a dear life.
I'm missing one.
Yeah. I do hope that guy got laid by somebody, but it certainly was not in the category that he was shooting in because both of these girls were fairly attractive women.
And he was not.
And it wasn't there.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to know.
It wasn't there.
I wish you walked up to him and you said, that would have been a hero of the week move.
Hey, you got to bring it down a few points.
You're not even really close.
You're shooting at 8s. Let's look at a 4.
You're pulling up from half court every game.
Every single time. My brother, you're getting benched any minute now. What are you doing?
And by benched, I mean one of these women is going to pepper spray you in
You're gonna get
the eyeball.
You're going to get thrown out of the stadium here pretty soon. I don't know. I hope that fucking idiot's doing all right. He was a total and complete loser.
Yeah. Yeah, bordering on 0. Actually, I think he's a hard 0, but we got to move on.
We got to.
He's got to move on.
Dude, he's got to move home. That's what
God, he just left. There's a pile of clothes in his bedroom where he used to be as a kid.
just all of his flannels and his skinny jeans.
Yeah.
New York time.
There's a little figurine of a guy in a black leather jacket and a black V-neck. It's
Fonzie. It's the Fonz, Tom.
Fonz. He said, I want to be the Fonz in the future. And the genie said, that's loser behavior, but here
yeah,
you go.
sure. I mean, if that's your wish, sure.
And you said you like trains?
Myrtle Wyckoff.
Check out the Bedford stop.
That's where you're going, shit mouth. Oh, this guy would have been jonesing for he wouldn't have survived at the Bedford stop.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a hotter stop.
Way hotter stop.
Yeah. I was in that area today. But it is Peace
Hot.
Town.
It's a hot town.
Crazy.
You do see some people walking around New York, and you just want to tap them and be like, "What's your life like?"
What happened?
I mean, this is crazy how everything worked out for you.
I think some of those people were weird looking for a while.
Well, I think it can go both ways. I mean, some people have the big glow up.
Yeah.
The braces come off, the weight comes off.
But
they hit
also,
a little bit of a growth spurt.
I'm picturing a lot of the tall ones. You
yeah.
know, because they're like often not like the athletic ones. It's like
you
got tall and then you got like hot later.
Sure, but you will see them because you're going, oh, but you got the legs that are inverted.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, it's
like bow-legged?
No, the opposite.
Pigeon-toed?
No, it's when when like the knees touch and then the leg kind of comes out.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, okay.
Inverted.
We'll talk about this off the pod.
Okay.
Because I have a name for it, but it's mean.
Okay. Oh, you know what was mean is last week at some point during the pod, I said, I don't know, nothing else is really going on. And I had gotten a new nephew the day before. So sorry about that, brother number one.
Yeah, sorry about that. We did have like just a dead air of 8 minutes of Tom trying to think what else has been going on
Literally
in his life.
nothing else is happening. Sorry, I compartmentalize family stuff. I'm very proud of you on your second child, and I can't wait to meet him.
Second child, is he done?
The kid with him?
No, I mean, like, 2 kids. Are they calling it quits?
I don't know, dude. That's a personal question.
Is it? I don't think it's that personal. I'm not like, hey, what's your bank account balance?
Yeah, but you're like, hey, are you gonna? Do you think you're able to have more children?
Able's not it.
No, that's how I took it.
Willing, I think, is it.
Are you willing?
Are you
and able
willing to do
serve?
this again?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. But.
I mean, I think you're one of 8, so maybe this isn't the right conversation to have. But I think 2, you replace yourself and you get the hell out of here.
I don't know that I agree.
I mean, if blue sky scenario, everything works out for the young man, you meet the love of your life. How many kids you popping out?
And I'm like wealthy.
Sure,
I assume in this scenario.
Well, yeah, blue sky. I mean, you're not struggling.
Yeah. I would love to have like 5 kids.
5,
and it's not gonna happen.
No,
I don't know if I'll have one.
You'll pop one out. Might be an accident, but one's coming out.
There we go.
Yeah,
I don't. I mean, I just loved having a lot of siblings. It ripped.
Yeah, but like that's you as a kid. How are the parents? I mean, 8 kids.
I don't know. You've met my parents.
Sure. Yeah, maybe let's stick to 2 kids.
You're like, yeah, I can see in the eyes. After 2, it got a little dark, huh?
Yeah, I've met them. I think that kind of strengthens my argument a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, just kidding, Dr. Nick and Aaron. Love you guys.
Was that and Aaron or Aunt Aaron?
Aunt.
Dude, you can't call my mom Aunt.
Why not? That's a term of endearment.
You're not part of the family. You're just a podcast co-host.
No, but that's like, when like people
really
introduce your kid, you're like, hey, what the fuck? You turn your mic off? Hey.
It's my mom you're calling Aunt.
Your mic's off, but people can hear you screaming at me. Well, because it's like kind of on my mic.
Hey.
Fucking call my mom Aunt. No relation.
Yeah, people, that is a term of endearment.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, but I just had this happen because people do this like with their friends, Like I met my college roommate's kid. Brand new kid.
Yeah, and he says, "Yeah, this is Uncle Tom."
He said, Uncle Tommy, and I was like, "No, I have nieces and nephews that
we are acquaintances at best.
I will never love you as much as I love my nieces and nephews."
Sorry, pal. I just cheated off of him in college. We're not related in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, I love you, Guilfoyle.
Guilfoyle.
Yeah.
First name?
No. Last name.
Still a wild last name.
Wow, that really threw you for a loop.
Guilfoyle.
I think I've mentioned him before on this pod.
You know, these Irish folk have some crazy names.
Yeah.
Guilfoyle.
My new nephew's name is Callum. That's Irish.
Gotta be Irish.
Yeah.
Cal. That's gonna be a cool name.
Cal's
though.
good. Here's the problem.
Cal
is
Schnee.
They didn't send us.
Damn, I majored in fries at Cal Schnee Fullerton.
That's a deep cut reference. They didn't send the name right away when he came out.
Still thinking about
They
it?
just sent pics right away.
Okay.
And I will say this, credit to brother number one, sister-in-law number, I don't know what to call the in-laws.
Sister-in-law number. Well, what number?
She was married in, I guess she is, oh no, she is the first sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh, so
That
she's
one's easy
sister-in-law
cheesy.
number one. Yeah, but
you've
in
got
the
two
future, am I going to have
sister-in-laws, right?
to? Yes. And actually, sister-in-law number two is married to sister number two. So that kind of...
That one's easy.
That evens out. But then we got brother-in-law number one married to sister number three.
See, no. Hey, what if we just went by their names?
No, it's not as fun. That is something I literally have never considered.
They're like, just please call. It would be so nice if you just called me by my name.
You're 30 years old, Tom.
Sorry. Hello, nephew number one.
Learn a name.
His name's Callum.
But here's what the problem is. Well, first, credit. They sent pictures out, and it was not the gross, disgusting newborn pictures
I don't know
of
why.
old.
I don't know why people do that.
That's, I think I believe I called them out on the pod last time, but the last birth that we had in my family, they sent the picture. It's all gunked up.
Ugh.
Gunk City over there. And my sister-in-law responded to the group chat, said, "Ooh, he's still cheesy."
Oh.
And I was like,
That phrasing.
get this off my phone.
That phrasing is just off-putting.
It's disgusting.
Cheesy.
And I get it. They have to leave it on for a second because it's like protective or something because the baby just came out into the world for the first time.
Is that true?
But I don't need to see him minute 3.
Oh, look at him. He's just full of chunky blue. And you're like, no, God.
You kind of went blue cheese?
I love blue cheese.
Yuck. In this context, too.
I know. It's kind of ruining blue cheese for me.
Good.
Take it back.
It's about time.
Damn, he's all Swissed up.
You're like, what's a cheese I could ruin?
Actually, I believe that's like a rapper term for when somebody got shot a lot.
Swissed up?
They're Swiss
because
cheesed
they're
up
because
they're full of holes. 50 Cent got Swiss cheesed up.
Dude, we're so cool. Look at that.
Right?
Cool reference to early 2000s rap.
Damn, let's put our skinny jeans on. Listen to an old Jeezy album.
Hey, kind of young Jeezy.
Damn. Yeah, hey, folks, if you have a kid,
Just wait like 30.
put them through the dishwasher and then, send a photo out.
And I'm not asking for like a hard wipe down right away.
Yeah,
Like,
and we don't need like a screen in the back, but you know what and I don't hate it, but I always feel bad for the woman when they send the photo out where the woman was clearly just finished fighting for her life.
yeah.
And like she's like got tears in her eyes and her face is all red.
12-hour labor.
Yeah, and it's like puffy,
Yeah.
and then they just like shove the baby on her, and then the idiot dad leans in. He's got the hairnet on.
It's not a hairnet.
Don't send that photo.
There's no way it's a hairnet.
That's not a hairnet. The blue hat.
Is it a hairnet?
I mean, right?
Why do they throw that on?
I think it's just no germs, no germs allowed.
But it doesn't cover the whole hair.
Yeah, it's kind of just like over the ears.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know what purpose that.
They go, do you want to
serves.
dress up as a nurse?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But you want
Why
this
does
hat,
the
or do you-
dad get to play dress
Do you
up?
want like a sick beanie?
Kid's going to get a beanie.
So you can do this blue hat, or we got some Carhartts over here that are pretty chill. I don't know, but like I always feel bad for the mom
Yeah,
when
I
they
know, it
send
is
that
always like-
photo
Yeah.
because she's clearly like out of it.
Yeah, it's a brutal time to take a picture.
The epidural is still beating the shit out of her.
I guess maybe people aren't as vain as you and I, and they say, I want to remember the birth of my child and kind of immortalize this moment.
Yeah, but like you keep the photo, sure.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
you're
send
saying,
the photo.
sending it to the group chat.
Because they're just blasting this thing out.
I say,
Hey, look how brutal I look.
wait till the baby's all wrapped up cute in a beanie,
Wrap them up.
and then no more cheese. Send that pic.
What do they call it when they're swaddle them? Get them
Swaddle.
all swaddled and
Swaddle
then
that
send the
shit.
photo.
I would love that.
Let the mom take a breath or two. Mm-hmm. Let the dad finish his piece of pizza. He's just been over there eating Domino's the whole time.
Dressed up as a nurse, eating pizza, having the time of his life.
Just texting his boys. His parlay's about to hit. Wait
like,
till the parlay's
Dude,
over.
look, could I be a nurse? Would you believe? Am I believable as a nurse?
I don't know why they do that to the poor moms of this world. They have and the troubles just started. Kid just popped out. This kid's
Boy,
about to ruin your
You
life.
said that like you have had 8 kids.
Brother, I've seen.
Let me tell you, Mom.
The
trouble just started.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna wait till they turn whatever age. It's all gonna suck.
They do. Old parents love saying like, teenage years are brutal.
I think that's like a human thing that every person likes to do. If they've experienced anything you
They
haven't
say,
experienced,
"Hey, I've experienced it too."
they just like to go like, "Man, you haven't even done this part of it yet." And people go, "Shut up. Who cares?"
It's gonna be hard. Yeah, life is hard.
Yeah, life's hard on everybody. Shut up. No one gets through this life unscathed, folks.
No,
You got to remember that.
and that's how our man at the decal L stop is living.
Man, yeah, he's going to have a tough time in prison. You can't bring those leather jackets in prison, bro.
No, you cannot.
Don't want to bring that zero energy in there. He's going to have a lot of guys in jail being like, "You want to grab a drink tonight?"
Yeah, especially if he turns back into an 8-year-old.
Oh,
A
God.
lot of pedophiles in jail, you guys.
That guy is
right?
just riding the L train up and down. I don't even think he lives in the city. God bless his ass.
It is really funny that like maybe some guy told him that he picked up a girl on the train one time, and he's not even going to bars. He is doing that all day.
Only on the train. Yeah. He's also forgetting that friend of his is a stone cold piece.
Yeah,
Completely forgot about that.
it's Ryan Reynolds, and it was in a movie.
Hey, if you could be Gosling or Reynolds, which one would you want to be?
Gosling.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Reynolds pretty cool.
pretty cool, pretty funny
I would just say
Gosling's
Gosling
funny
has a
too.
cooler career,
for sure.
right?
He's in my favorite movie of all time.
What?
Remember the Titans,
Remember the T's? Boy, that thing is just chock full of amazing quotes.
dude. It's amazing.
And I think he's a more talented, versatile guy.
Yeah, also Reynolds kind of does that same little snarky delivery thing that he has really perfected. It's
really, really
and
good.
It is charming.
Yeah.
But I'm a little over it.
I mean, but Gosling could Gosling can do Drive. He can do Barbie.
Yeah.
He can do the other guys.
Yeah.
He can do Remember the Titans.
The other guys.
Oh, what?
No. The
other guys.
no. The other guys is Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
No, that's the other guys.
It's the I know it, the other God, this podcast sucks. It's
the bad
other
guys.
two.
The other
the other two's an HBO Max show. Fuck.
the what is that noise? Do you hear that noise? Went away.
God, dude, what is this podcast?
Hold on, we can edit this part out. Wait, it sounds like it sounds like static.
Are you
not hearing that?
No.
Rat tails.
All right. What are you doing? What
I mean,
are we
I
doing
have
right
to.
now?
The
What
nice
is-
guys.
The nice
The
guy.
nice
well,
guys.
thank God we figured that out.
Well, everybody at home was going crazy.
You know what movie's pretty good? Crazy Stupid Love.
Is that with our good friend Steve Carroll?
Yes.
Steve.
Carell.
Damn, I was trying to think of your nephew's name.
Callum.
Steve. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
Shout out Callum.
Shout out, dude. Cal.
Um,
I do think Cal's gonna be a cool name.
Cal rips.
Cal Ripken,
Oh,
dude.
damn
Never
it.
lost.
There we go.
Never didn't play a game. He's gonna have a great record.
Never play.
He played like
Is that
a
his
7,000
never
games
missed a
straight.
game? Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
Is that something?
I got nothing on Cal Ripken. Dude.
I mean, we
I'm
recorded
gonna
a full hour
Cal rip my
podcast
head
and then
yeah, well, speaking of okay, while we're bombing,
yeah,
I can talk about this.
lay it on me.
You saw me
Uh-oh.
have the worst set I've had in a long time,
Sure.
and really get a reality check. But there was one funny part of it. What's, dude? You just looked like you were calling into the booth, like the back in the guys in the truck.
Blue Team Swarm.
For those on audio, as I'm just saying this, Tim moves his headphone off his ear and sticks one finger in his ear like he's got an earpiece in.
No, it was an itch. I didn't stick it in my ear.
It looks like it.
It was a full itch.
It was. We were talking
Not
about
inside of the ear, as outside the ear.
We were talking about this the other day. That everyone thinks we say every podcast we're good friends.
Right.
A lot of people don't believe it.
A lot of people think we're stone cold enemies.
People always are like, these guys, something up.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. We are undercover as friends.
Yeah. This is a real. I mean, this is a real United States Russia situation.
We're both in the back, deep in our brains.
It's a Cold War we've got going on here.
We are both in the Situation Room, plotting
and scheming at every turn.
If you think I haven't considered chemical warfare, grow up. And we are pretty lost in it. I'm so far undercover. I'm starting to believe I am friends with you.
I was about to say, at this point, we just kind of circled all the way back to friends.
We're having a great time.
We started as friends.
Yeah. And then I got hired by the government of Russia.
Well, yeah, you got co-opted.
Yeah.
You fully lost your allegiance. Mm-hmm. And then it all was pretend town, and then I think we came all the way back to friends.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I switched sides and I said I would go undercover for Russia in our war against Tim, is they give me 3 feature weekends at the Moscow Funny Bone. In 1 year.
But this is why I'm a person of integrity, is I don't take the money. I go by my ideals and my morals.
Okay, yeah. I see. I don't.
You're a money guy.
I let it go. I mean, stage time more than money.
Sure. Oh, please. That's what everybody says.
The Moscow Bone is a decent deal.
Oh, okay. We're hitting some real deep cut rethies right here. If you don't get any of these jokes we're telling, it's because you shouldn't.
I think people will get it. I think we told the Bone story.
Bones?
Yeah, one time.
Which bone you at, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a chain of comedy clubs called the Funny Bones, and which would love to work again.
Great clubs.
And they stink.
They're not cavernous nightmare rooms.
They really stink. One time, one got shot up when I was being brought on stage. Shout out to Syracuse.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that was crazy. One thing that people like to do, similar to parents that like to say the teenage years are going to be tough. Mm-hmm. If you say I'm performing at a comedy club, a lot of comics like to say, oh, that's a good club. Or like, oh, tell Mark I say hi. Because it's their way of saying, hey, I've also done it.
Man, the chicken wings are actually pretty good.
That's exactly it. It's the teenage years are going to be tough. It's, hey, you got to get the wings at the Syracuse Bone.
I've also been to that place.
Yeah. And one time a guy said, which bone are you playing?
Bone, yeah.
And we laughed about it for months. And so, anyways, I guess we can wrap it. I'm going to be at the Moscow Bone this weekend.
I'm an American. I don't do shows outside of the United States.
But yeah, I did bomb my dick off last week, and I spiraled hard, and you saw it.
I did.
It was at a prominent show in New York City.
It was.
And I was kind of riding a hot streak. I was having some fun sets.
Boy, isn't that the time when the heat
It's
check
always
comes in?
It has to happen.
Because, Tom, you opened with a brand new thing?
I was panicking. I truly was so in my head.
I couldn't believe it.
I hate that room.
We're over here talking about the idea that you're just kind of tossing around a little bit. And I'm like,
you threw me no tags on it. I'll say that.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be something in 9 to 12 months. And you're like, how about I open with it tonight?
But that wasn't it. It was the whole thing. No matter what I opened on, it wasn't going to go.
Oh, but we both know you open on poo, you got an uphill battle.
Yeah. I don't know if it was uphill or downhill or underwater, but it was something.
It was something. And, but then, I was like, there's no chance he's coming back out to hang here. And I was wondering, I'm like, do it. Because I sent you the message about 10 minutes. I said, stop spiraling.
That didn't help.
That's what I was wondering.
I was like, so it was as bad as I thought it was.
Well, I mean, Tom, I know I watched the thing. I know you're not going to come off and be like, hey, what's up, boy? I knew you weren't going to be Mr. Cheerful.
You ever bomb so hard you check your bank account afterwards?
You bombed so hard, I checked my bank account.
You're like, do I have enough to support both of us?
Because this is obviously falling off a cliff.
It was really bad. It was really, really bad.
It was just one of those things that happened. It was a heat check. We've all had the heat check.
It was a big one.
You got up and you said, surely I can't miss.
I didn't get up cocky, though. It was nerve. There's 38 comics in the back of the room.
It was a little backloaded, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, there's 15 people who bought tickets and 432 comics standing in the back going, I don't like this guy.
Boy, well, they're just standing in the back on, I have nothing.
In from LA.
I'm not going up. Let me stand here and judge.
Yeah.
That's all it was. I was sitting there going, because everybody started talking a lot of shit in the back, and I had to like nudge a lot of guys and be like, hey, that's my friend.
Don't tell me that. I didn't know that.
I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. Everybody's like, hey, do you fucking hate this guy? And I'm like, yeah, but he's like a good friend of mine.
Yeah, but I'm undercover as his friend right now, okay? I gotta live in this world.
I'm sitting here, the words out of my mouth are, no, he's a really good friend of mine, but I'm nodding my head yes the entire time.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
No, it was.
I knew it was bad when Jeff Asmus laughed, and it was the solo laugh in the room.
I was like, that one felt like bullying.
Yeah.
I did tell him that.
It was so bad.
He was like, what? I was like, that one.
There was something, and it was quiet, and Jeff just goes, ah. And I was like,
it's like, Jeff, don't do that.
I'll end it right now.
Don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
It was just one of those weird ones. Everyone has walked up
That was a think about quitting one.
and thought they had a riff.
Yeah.
It just, whatever.
I also, for some reason, did this thing right before I walked on stage where I flipped back in my notebook to the last time I did that show and looked at the set. And I go, I got two of the same jokes. I can't do that anymore.
I mean, Tom.
Yeah.
That's
Just
a tactical
We've been
error.
watching some of those people do the same joke.
For 37 years.
Yeah, and I go, they're gonna hate me if I do the same riff.
And like
joke
they all
again.
obviously know.
That's where that riff came from. Is like I was just like, oh, fuck, I opened on this other thing last time. I can't do that again.
Tactical error.
Yeah.
You know, as somebody as well versed in counterterrorism as you are, and just basic tradecraft.
I mean, Tim, if
You should know.
If you don't think this was a purposeful fake sign of weakness to make you think I'm vulnerable, then I don't know you at all.
Man, that would be fucking brilliant.
It's just to make sure you think that I'm right here, you know? you got me in the pocket.
Everybody in the back was like, usually this guy fucking murders everywhere. The fuck is going on here?
And you go, he's up to something.
Interesting. Interesting move.
Let me see what the boys in the truck think.
Oh fuck! Hey, okay, what? You did have a couple of nice pops. You know what it was? The times where you were, where you like reference what was going on, or like the times where you're like the realest guy popped, and then you went back to doing new out of nowhere.
No, I did one new thing.
Oh, it all felt pretty new.
I know. That's the problem.
Tom, I'm fucking around.
God.
It was fine. It was it was a tough show. It was backloaded. I told you this because the audience is sitting there and they're going, there's like 700 people standing
Right behind me, and they won't sit down.
and they won't sit.
What's wrong with these seats? Did we get pranked into sitting down?
Exactly. And there's a thing because you can sense a thing.
It's so aggressive.
So they're-
because it's also it's 30 white dudes between the ages of 28 to 35.
Yep.
With their arms crossed.
Yep.
And backpacks on.
Yep. Weird energy.
Standing in the back.
Weird energy.
And they all kind of know each other, but they don't appear to be great friends.
No, they're all competitors.
It's a very odd energy.
There's
Very few rooms that you can see that so clearly.
And I will say I haven't seen that show quite like that in a while, but that was a goofy one.
It was pretty aggressive.
That was a goofy one.
And
You had to have been a guy that's been there for 22 years, fist fighting through New York for that crowd, the back of that crowd to love you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I don't know why I brought it up.
I don't know why either.
I don't know. I wrote it down in my notes for some reason. Oh, because the bank account riff was good. But I actually did. I didn't even mean to. I was just staring at my phone, just opening and closing everything right after I got off.
Where did you go? Because I know you walked out of the room.
No, I stayed in the room, but I was over in the corner.
Oh, right.
I wanted to see how people did after me, and let me tell you, Jackie Cation got up and murdered.
She did have a hot one.
And I was like, well, this is not good for me.
At least the comic after her didn't do well.
Yeah, no, he only got several applause breaks.
It was, I don't know.
But at one point, I just caught myself with my bank app open, and I was like, this is bad.
And you're like, well, I've never had this reaction to anything in my life.
Nope.
I don't think it's healthy.
It was crazy. I don't even know what I was checking for.
You're just checking your credit. Okay,
Yeah.
credit's fine.
All
I guess
right.
everything's fine,
I
technically.
guess, but I feel bad.
Checking your cholesterol.
I got a hug from a comic right when I got off stage, and I said, that didn't help.
That didn't help. Also, I mean, your eyes were so glazed over the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So glazy. I mean, 2 donuts in your eyes. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah. I was so in my head. And then I was like, can't leave early.
Can't leave early.
Can't be that bummer.
Nope.
I was seeing a lot of these people for the first time in a long time.
I thought you played it right.
At least I said, rest assured, I'm still good at this. I know you haven't seen me in a year. Don't worry, still got the chops.
I think you played it right because you didn't do the storm off, never come back.
No, that's
now
not.
everyone's going, everybody's saying that little number. And then you didn't come back as Big Mr. Hang Guy.
Well, you can't be coming in like you did well.
Like you did well, yeah. I don't know, you took your lump, whatever. Everybody takes a lump.
Yeah, no, I can say it, Tim.
You had a great set, Tom.
Thank you.
I've
been waiting for 5 days for you to say that.
It was a great set. I mean, I was kind of blown
waiting for
away.
you to lie to my face.
Well, it was
right
one of
away.
the things. It was more of a heady set where I don't think people got most of the jokes. It was too smart for the room.
And that's probably just, I shouldn't have sat down on the stool. I shouldn't have smoked a cigarette up there. Those were 2 bold choices.
You did run the light by 22 minutes, though. I thought that was chill.
And I did do the Chappelle impression, which was weird.
I mean, whatever. It's Lump City out here.
No,
Sorry.
I don't know why I brought this up.
I don't know why either.
You guys, we're ending on a sad note.
Have we been going? Is this another? Did we record this one?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No, there's no way.
fucking with you.
There's no fucking way. I'd throw this microphone clear through that window. Sorry, Chloe.
No, we just hit an hour on the dot. I think we can wrap this busy
Dang.
up. So I'm going final ruling. I'm going 0, but I'd love to hear your guys' input. And again, that's a 0 of the week. Our candidate this week was Tim for being a bad friend after I bombed.
Absolutely incredible.
No, please actually tell us. We do need a ruling on this.
And hey, look, I don't need
Subway guy.
folks out there. Don't think I think this guy's cool as hell. This is I've never.
No, it is lovely. You're like, no, he's fine. He's just an absolute loser.
He's a total fucking loser. I don't know if it crosses into malicious intent. Is all I'm saying.
I think it's gross negligence.
That is the fairest argument for 0. However,
You guys
Dial
make
in.
the ruling.
Dial
We'll
in.
announce it next week.
toss us a goddamn like on Spotify. Tell a friend.
Toss a couple comments
loved
out
one.
there.
Comments never hurt
Go
anybody's
comment on
feelings.
my Comedy Central set and say,
Oh,
those are
hit
some of
that
the
one.
loosest jeans I've ever seen.
God damn! Please don't comment on his tight jeans.
No.
It was a mistake.
Someone already did.
That's so funny.
Sucks. All right. We love you guys.
We love you.
Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living together.